Americans may soon have more protection when flying abroad. That's what Senator Mark Kirk has his way. He's proposing new legislation to improve passport security in the wake of the missing Malaysia Airlines flight.
With two Iranians aboard without documentation, that should not have happened.
Senators from Illinois were in the St. Louis area today. Illinois Senator Mark Kirk says he will fight for more defense contracts for the Boeing plant in Hazelwood. Senator Kirk, a Navy reservist veteran, says he learned the importance of jamming equipment during combat in Kosovo.
In my experience in Kosovo, the jamming aircraft were absolutely essential to making sure we didn't have casualties on the U.S. side.
Senator Kirk says he came to St. Louis County, the plant there, because many Illinois residents work on the Growler assembly line.
Kirk today toured Blessing Hospital in Quincy to learn more about Blessing's stroke care. He talked with other stroke patients and says many people try to ignore the telltale signs of a stroke.
When they have a pain on one side and start to lose function, they may say, "Oh, I'm so self-reliant, I'll just ride this out." That's the wrong move. At that point, some critical damage could be done to your brain.
With President Obama proposing military spending cuts and the possibility of another round of base closings in 2017, Illinois' two senators are bringing out the heavy artillery to protect and defend Scott Air Force Base.
We are way ahead of the game. The way to win this battle for this base is to win it early, to make sure the Pentagon, everywhere they look, they just see pro-Scott.
Kirk has introduced legislation aimed at improving stroke research and treatment. Today, he said his chief goal is getting victims back to work as soon as possible.
I would just think with a couple 100,000 Americans not returning to work after stroke, it's an incredible waste for the United States.
U.S. Senator Mark Kirk is visiting our region as he pushes for changes to federal disaster aid. Kirk was in Harrisburg this afternoon, meeting with leaders and talking about the city's recovery from the Leap Day tornado.
Feeling that I had was feeling just awful that this outdated set of regulations and laws were blocking the ability of FEMA to help out Harrisburg.
Senator Mark Kirk is here today to tour Revolution in the voice his support for the Small Brew Act. It cuts the federal excise tax for craft brewers.
The first-year cost of this legislation would be about $16.3 million.
But a Harvard study says lowering the tax will grow the craft beer segment and create jobs. That'll allow Revolution and other craft beer makers to help meet demand here, possibly expand their coverage.